Alright, how's it going, YouTube? Stan here with another video. Check out my previous upload on my car, my 2017 Camaro SS. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and enjoy this video. Just enjoy it, and then tell me what you think in the comments. Alright, so like I said, Stan here with another video. We have the 2020 Cadillac CT5, brand new vehicle for Cadillac, replacing the CTS, kind of filling in for the CT6 until Cadillac gets their stuff together on what flagship car they want. The CT5 will be that car for the time being. Great car. I'm thinking about getting one for my next vehicle, depending on what the V variants are. There is a CT5V here. It is not the beefed up V, or what Cadillac wants to call the track ready V. This is a street ready V. But let's check this car out. The one behind me right here is a sport. It's a sport trim level. We do have a premium luxury here, but I don't have it with me. The other one is going to be the V that is over here as well, that we'll check out. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to keep the mic protected because it's super windy out here. But like I said, this is our 2020 Cadillac CT5V. It's not the first one, it's not the only one we have, but this is my favorite. Mainly because I love black vehicles and they look beautiful. But this one's the only sport we have besides this one over here. This is a General Motors vehicle. If you watch my CT6 video, you know my dealership. I'm here at John Thornton Cadillac. We get General Motors vehicles that we house here for the time being. This one is a sport with some V blue brake calipers. I think I said earlier that this one was a V, and it's not the V as what you would want it to be style V. It's got the sport package with the V brakes pretty much. They don't even have a V badge on it. It still has a 3.0 turbo engine in it. So there's that. But like I said, John Thornton Cadillac, this one here is ours. Beautiful car. I was gonna try to make more of a thought out video to this and kind of go deep dive into it, but I realize there's tons of videos out there about this car at this point. I kind of forgot to make this video, so I don't really want to fill you with facts and fill you up. This one is the all-wheel drive. I just want to kind of give this car some shine, give it some glamour. Maybe someone who's looking to purchase a CT5, instead of, you know, the news reporters filling you up with tons of technical stuff that you don't really care about, you can just kind of watch this video and get a feel for the vehicle. Look at that. Like I said, this is a vehicle that I'm interested in getting for myself. That I want the V version, but I also have to keep conscious of what the price is going to be. Cadillac hasn't released anything. Plus, I like horsepower, so it's got to have a capable motor. I know the CT5 is rumored, and I can pretty much confirm it will have the LT4 engine in it. In the V, the track-ready version of the V, it will have the LT4. But The option right below it, if they throw the 3.0 twin turbo in it, or the 3.6 twin turbo in it, and the price is right, that's really where I would want to be. Everybody knows how capable the 3.6 was in the ATS-V. This vehicle will be no different. It'll be a monster in that car. So that's what I wanted to see. And I'll show this one again. This one is dark shadow metallic. Obviously you can see the other one is the black metallic. The black accents of the sport package stand out a little bit more on this one. I wish it wasn't so dirty. You can see the black trim coming around the rear C pillar, as well as the ground effects down below, and then the front, small little front splitter they put on this car. That looks pretty good. It does have this still has the chrome trim here, but it has, normally they come with a chrome trim piece around the top, but the sports get that black piece as well. So like I said, we'll go ahead and explore a little bit more. This one is the Sedona interior with the 2.0 twin turbo. I said 3.0, I just want to fix that. 2.0 twin turbo Sedona with the sport package. Instead of getting the wood accents or the kind of different finishes, you get carbon fiber throughout the interior. On the doors, you're gonna get it here on the center console. You get some good carbon fiber. They even got it up on the dash right there, which is a good look. The Sedona is it's part of the premium package. This is a beautiful color interior. Cadillac does a good job with their interiors, and this color works really well on the black. With the sun kind of beating down, it's probably not going to show it too well, but with a little bit less sunlight, it looks really good inside the car, looking through the car. As well as I've sold a black XT6 with the same interior, and that car was beautiful. Another thing that people kind of hate on this car for is this back section here. Originally, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I do like sportback vehicles. The only thing I wish they would have done was made the whole hatch open up, kind of like they had with the Buick Regal. That had a really good sportback. It opened up the trunk way more. That's the one thing I wish they would have done. Looking at the trunk here, there's still tons of space. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that. There's still tons of space in here, plenty of room to put whatever you want. Way more room, well, not even way more room than my Camaro, but a better opening than my Camaro. You can actually get stuff in there. So that's another thing that I like about this car. Like I said, I wish the whole hatch went up like the Buick Regal Sportback did. That was a really practical car. Great car. I love that car. So that's your little look here at this back section. It's a very aggressive. Another reason I picked this one was because you won't be able to see it because of the way the sun's hitting, but it has some rear ground effects here that you don't normally get. So I like that as well. The Sport just comes with the ground effects. Like I said, on this black car you won't be able to see it too well, but it's got the ground effects there. The front, just like I showed you on the dark shadow that's right next to me. The biggest difference between that one that I just showed earlier and this one is this one just has still Brembo brakes. A lot of people don't know GM uses Brembo brakes even on their trucks. They come with a version of a Brembo brake. Cadillac has always done that, even on like regular CT6s, CTSs as well, not even Vs. They usually put a Brembo brake on the front. If I swing back over here to this one, it has painted calipers on the rear as well. Like I showed you, it had the V up front, but they're the same caliper, but they're painted back here in the back as well. You can get, on the CT5, you can get it in either blue. I believe you can get it red and black with the V logo on it. So you can get V parts, really just the brakes, which they're still Brembos. Even if you get a regular CT5, you still get Brembos, but you can get the V branded parts on a CT5 without getting an actual V. I will tell you how much this one is because it's a little bit less expensive than that one. That one has a platinum package on it, so it has the bells and whistles, the camera mirror, and stuff like that. And I'll show the interior of that one before we leave, where this one doesn't have the platinum package, I believe. Now, I could be wrong about this one. We had one that didn't have anything, and I don't have the key to it, we had one General Motors vehicle that didn't have much on it. So now I look at it, this one has a Sedona, so I could be wrong. But let's go check out the interior. All right, so I'll go ahead and start the CT5 up. Like I said, this one is equipped with a 2.0 turbo, which is a pretty good size engine for this car. They don't offer, it would be pretty awesome with just a 3.6 V6 in this one instead of just turbo engines, but pretty good engine for this car. They use it in some of the bigger SUVs like the XT4, XT5, so it'll definitely move this car, keep it motivated down the road. But pretty comfortable cabin area. Me being, I'm right at 6 foot and plenty of leg room. Let's see how far I can go back. So yeah, my feet are barely past the pedal right now with the seat all the way back. I could, for someone, basically I did that to say if someone that was taller would definitely have plenty of room. I kind of like to be in a more sporty position, kind of in the vehicle. So plenty of leg room. Another thing that I love about the CT5 is this big 10.1 inch touchscreen that they give. GM has used the 8.8 screen for a while, and they still use it. But this one, big, beautiful screen that I love so much. A lot of people don't know this car has the same infrastructure as far as electronics and technology, just like the C8 Corvette. They weren't co-developed together, but they were developed at the same time for the same purpose. All GM's electronic architecture, all their new vehicles will go to this. The easiest way to tell if it has that, if I can get it out of my pocket, is by the key. All the new vehicles will be running this key. We have a CT4, I believe, that has the old Cadillac key. I could be wrong, but this key on the C8 basically has a Corvette logo on the back, and then the buttons are a little bit different because the C8 has a front and rear hatch. So that's the biggest difference. But like I said, if you see a vehicle, any GM vehicle, the new Yukon should have this, the new Escalade will have it. With this style key, it has a new electronic infrastructure that GM put a lot of money in, a lot of technology in to hopefully work. Because GM, the one thing, you can see my Silverado over there, the one thing GM always struggled with was electronics over the lifetime of the vehicle. That truck, every now and then, locks will stop working and things like that. Then they'll come back and start working again. So GM's, I guess they're trying to rectify that for the long term. Another feature I love about any vehicle GM has, plus the CT5, is a rear view camera mirror. Like I said, this car does have the Platinum package, and that's a part of it. It has the panoramic or dual sunroofs. Let me see if I can slide these bad boys. Dual sunroofs. One's a moonroof and one's a sunroof, so I guess you can't say dual sunroofs because the back one doesn't open up. It just shows you that view. This one has the heads-up display that apparently somebody has off, or it's just not positioned right. Let me see if I can get it to come on up or come on down. Oh, finally. Let's see, and you can kind of see it, I believe. Maybe not. Yep. Now, let's see. Boom. So it's up there. Heads up display. A really good amount of tech in it. Another thing that I love that they did was they put the wireless charger here where you can put big phones. Even if I took my phone, it doesn't have a case on it right now, but it'll charge. And now it's charging. It's dead as heck. Look at that CTSV monster. Another feature that I like, Cadillac was really smart with this. Their whole point of this, people ask me, is why did they do this? It's to copy BMW, Mercedes, and Audi, and those big luxury brands that they want to compete with. But Cadillac used it in a smart way where I can use this to do certain things with the screen, but a lot of those brands didn't capitalize off touchscreens. So this is still a full, well, that wasn't a good example. This is still a full touchscreen, so I can do whatever I want with this screen. I don't even ever have to try to use this if I don't want to. Where those vehicles, you're dependent on this. Not to say that this doesn't work, because it's good. I like to use this little small one to turn the volume on and off, turn it up and down, stuff like that. That's what I like about it. Whoa. But other than that, great interior in here, very comfortable, very good materials. General Motors as a whole, especially in a Cadillac, is trying to get away from the plastic finish all over the interior. So the materials and stuff are very solid, very, very good. But other than that, the CT5, brand new from Cadillac. Let me know what you think. Drop some great comments down below. Hopefully this video will give you what you want to see. Like I said, I could have got way more technical with it, but I just decided not to. Keep it simple. Last thing we'll show is the window sticker on it. CT5 Sport, Black Raven, Sedona. Savage with jet black accents. 2.0 turbo. Another Easter egg I forgot. 10-speed auto in here. It's a really, really good 10-speed auto as well. A lot of people don't know. Sometimes the tuning on them is different in comparison to like a Z01 or something. Main thing is safety features. Got a lot of those if you want to check that out. Platinum package, it gives you the Ultra View sunroof. Lighting package, which is nice, but can't really show it because it's not dark enough. And some other quirks and features, if you want to call them. You got a, what is it, an 8-inch cluster diagonal screen. So you got 8 inches for your cluster. Other than that, oh, gotta show you the price. So this one's priced at $57,870. This one's pretty much maxed out, but that says a lot as well. Turn you around to me. That says a lot about this car. The fact that I can get so much tech, a lot of new tech, a lot of new features that a lot of cars don't have for below 60 grand. To get these same features in a sport package, even though it doesn't have the big motor, even though it doesn't have all the performance that some of the vehicles would have, that's not really the end all be all. Those cars will still be north of 100 grand. The fact that I could save potentially 40 grand for the same thing is a lot. That's very, very significant. You know, when it's 20 grand, 15 grand, you're already spending 80 to 100. What difference does it make at that point? But when you're saving 40 grand, like when I can buy a car MSRP for 60 grand, that becomes very obtainable for a lot of people. Where when it's 80 to 100, it's the upper echelon people that are going to be able to afford it. Now I will go ahead and jump out on a limb. I feel like the Track Ready V with the LT4 or whatever V8 that I know what it is, LT4, but whatever it may be, will be that car that is creeping up on 100 grand. I don't know if this one, if they'll really shoot that high this time. With the CTS, you could get one for 106, a CTS V with every single option, like the right paint color, the carbon fiber, all that. You could get to 106. Now I could see they could do that with the carbon fiber features, charging 13, 14 grand for stuff like that. It could creep up quite a bit, but I think Cadillac, like if you just got a dumbed down version of it, the V series is always going to give you a lot out of the box with the V package. Even I think the street ready version is what they're going to call it, will come with a lot. Like I said, if it can get the 3.0 twin turbo or the 3.6 twin turbo, that's what I really, really want. I would take that. I don't really need a V8 anyway, because all I'm going to do is try to mod it like I'm doing with my car, like I did with my truck. So maybe I want this to be a daily. But that's enough about V's. That's enough about CT5. That's enough about me. You guys have a good day. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Like I said, drop those comments. I love you guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out some of my other videos. Everybody have a good day.